So this is going to be a reading for my Taurus for August 26th to the 28th. Keep in mind this is general. Only take what does apply and let the rest fly. If you do need more so of a personal reading, just check out the description box. Right now I am actually offering 40% off of sessions until the 28th of this month. I don't really offer percentages off, so take advantage of that. Just use the code crystals at checkout to get that 40% off. And of course, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat. And let's see what's going on. So the theme for this time frame, Taurus, I do have the Gaian Awakening, and it says preparing relocation and ascension. Okay, so what you guys are experiencing at the moment during this time frame has a lot to do with like personal shifts and like personal, I don't want to say maturity, stepping into a higher version of yourself, or this is you guys stepping into a better version of yourself, or at least noticing that you need to. Whether that's like you needing to approach things a little bit differently, or maybe not being so stubborn or stuck in your ways in certain aspects. For a lot of you, also, you may be kind of questioning if whether or not you should relocate, if you should move somewhere else, especially if you feel very lonely or not so much connected to where you're living now. Like you just want change, you want newness. You could be wanting to just separate yourself also from some people who you've had some negative experiences with. Let's just be honest. And feeling like maybe venturing out will be better for you. But this has a lot to do with just personal expansion. Like, again, you guys either stepping into a more mature way of handling things or wanting to do things, or you literally are like wanting to better yourself in certain ways. Now, when it comes to you in your present situation, I do have the Ten of Wands. So you could be feeling slightly stressed out because you just have a lot of work on your plate. You may be, a business owner and you have a lot of stuff you have to put in order, or you're, starting a new business and you already feel overwhelmed. You may also feel a lot of like pent up energy from a previous relationship. You could be just really hurt by the experience itself, and some of you are realizing how like after that relationship is ended, it still left a scar on you, even though you actively every single day try to like act as if that's not the case, or as if you've moved forward. Yes, on paper you may have actually physically moved forward, but emotionally a lot of you have not dealt with the baggage itself. Some of you are just tired of also just a lot of the personal stress that you're experiencing now. You want less things to be all on you. And with this Death card, there may be some changes you guys are looking forward to making. Now, when it comes to some positive things that may be coming up, I have the Queen of Discs. So great time for you guys to really focus on yourself, getting to the bag, taking care of your health. If you're like on a weight loss journey, this is going to be a really good time for you to, get the level of confidence that you need to stay focused and do your thing. You guys also may have really good discernment during this time frame, so make sure you're listening to that if you do feel any funny vibes or you get any gut feelings in regards to, certain individuals around you, okay? Now, when it comes to what I see for the challenges that may come up, I have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So this could actually be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio in particular, or it has nothing to do with the zodiac signs at all. But you could be dealing with someone who's emotionally unavailable. Whenever I see the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is someone who does not have a desire to open up emotionally, or someone who like you have a complete disconnection with in terms of there being no feelings, or like the feelings are drying out in a situation, or someone's just not trying to connect with you on that basis, and that may be the challenge, especially if this is a Cancer. Or someone who you hope to move forward with in a long-term relationship. They could be just acting emotionally unavailable during this time frame, unable to express themselves, or just really all over the place. Some of you also may be doing this thing where you emotionally disconnect because you think that that's a way to kind of like, I don't know, heal. But emotionally disconnecting isn't healing. That's just a defense mechanism. That's not a substitute for healing. Okay? Saying I'm not going to date because I'm tired of this, and this is literally a product of trauma. Because if you are able to learn from your experiences, you wouldn't let that stop you from experiencing your life. Now, when it comes to the future, I do have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So in the future, I do see you eventually realizing that this back and forth energy of you needing to make up your mind whether or not you want to go to a situation, or you physically going back and forth in a situation, is unhealthy. Okay. Some of you also are looking at your finances and how you don't want to have this imbalance thing going on where some days or some months you're making more money than another, or you're spending more money than another. Yeah, I have the Eight of Swords. So in the future, again, dealing with your thought process is more so what's coming up. Releasing burdens of the past. Releasing regret for what you've done or the decisions that you've made. But the advice for you, with the Star card in reverse, there needs to be some healing. Like I've seen it throughout this whole entire reading. Some of you, it's like you think that you've healed, but you haven't done at least the bare minimum in terms of like, well, let me not say that's the story for each and every one of you. That's not the story for everyone. Some of you, you've definitely healed, but you don't have enough faith and hope. And I don't know, the wherewithal to like get up and put yourself back out there. Because some of you are like still very fragile. It's like you can't really take much or really anything. Like if you go through another heartbreak, some of you guys will literally shut down. And that mainly has a lot to do with you guys not healing or coming to terms with the past experience. And some of you need to have more faith in self, like when it comes to your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, because that's the only thing that's keeping you from really staying focused and giving all your energy. Some of you are procrastinating because you yourself don't believe in the ability to make your dreams come true. And how can anybody else believe it if you don't believe it? So that's something to really look at. I hope I put things in perspective. I hope you took something from this reading. Thumbs it up and subscribe if you did. And I will see you in the next one.